Last night, like, we were having problems with killing the pyrotechnics, which is pretty weird. And then also a lot of our deaths were to getting mind controlled or getting mind controlled in intermission, and that stuff can't happen. So, do your best to avoid both of those things. Also, Beef has generally been calling this, so bear with me as I try and fill those shoes for a little bit to keep us going. So, just pay attention to your timers as much as you can, and then let's actually kill pyrotechnics and let's dodge other shit. Anybody have any questions about this boss?
Can I blow up?
Yeah?
If by that you mean
W.
Question mark?
kill the pyrotechnics, the answer is yes.
All right.
Damn it, Dan.
Oh, Dan?
Oh.
Dude, you're missing an orange gabbit.
Attack.
Wait, am I in the right talents? Yeah, I am. Okay.
Hey, dude, let's do a 6 like we did yesterday and kill us in 1 pull instead.
Yeah.
Who's Lancey giving the $1 million gold to tonight?
Fuck no.
Me.
Only
Yeah,
for
right
frog
to the-
bosses and only to Lucas.
Oh. Lucas
It's
isn't
understandable,
anymore,
though. Lucas is priceless.
Thank you. Chatting a bit low.
Pyro party pack in A.
We're having a problem with that last night too. Arrow's coming out. Range help with all these. Beam coming out soon.
Wire transfer in A.
Point this at range. Let's get this step. Yep. Remember, we're waiting here.
Hunting.
Waiting. It's gonna go out
People
again.
who are
Go.
already standing over there are in the wrong spot.
Break this. Break it now. Use health pots to get alive. Make sure you're draining if you did that.
Where's the other person with the shit? Okay.
It's broken already. The sound cannon's at range. At range, yep. These zaps are breaking immediately. Remember, you're draining after this as well. We're getting ready to bait amplifiers. Pyrotechnics out as well. Come on, we gotta kill these. 2 seconds left. Breaking immediate.
We don't drain here yet.
Yep, don't drain. And we're killing pyrotechnics. There's a Giga Far one we're gonna need help with. Everyone's killing this. Okay, move. Probably gonna want roar just in case. We're okay. Might be this one. We're good. Let's keep going for a bit just to remind ourselves what we're doing on this boss.
I'm out of range.
Main boss is going to X. Ranger staying at Diamond. Okay, look at where these are. Down cannon at range. Okay, remember with these zaps, we're waiting, we're baiting, and then we're gone. Waiting with these. Okay, good. Break. We're moving all the way up.
I need to go closer.
Melee, take a look at where this is. It's going to be pretty far for us to go when we get it. This is pointed at range. I disconnected. Could be zaps. Break immediately and then drain. Make sure you're baiting, and then killing pyrotechnics. Pyrotechnics have to die. Good. Pyrotechnics again. You need to break these guys. One in melee. Over this. Just kidding. Great. Not a bad first pull. Let's come back again and do the same thing but better.
I have many lucky boosts.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. Eat mage food, guys.
Oh, I never got that. Undermine. It just disappeared.
It did.
Frosty, can you produce some buns? I don't know.
They're down.
Are you okay?
No.
PvP brain?
No.
Make sure y'all repair if you need to.
I'm out of range.
Amplifier coming out soon.
Pyro Party Pack in
3, 2.
Echoes and then barrel. These barrels. There should be sound cannon coming out soon.
8. Wire transfer in 8.
3, 2, 1.
We're waiting on these zaps. Okay, go. Break.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
We're getting dodge echoes and then a sound cannon pointing at range.
Watch these circles, melee.
You get zaps, you're breaking immediately. Go. Breaking and draining here. And then we've got pyrotechnics.
I got disconnected.
Bait, 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 bait. Okay, we got 2 in melee. That's where they're gonna need to be broken. Again, same thing. We're breaking immediately. Break these. Do not drain, but we are breaking. Everyone's swapping to these pyrotechnics.
It's too far away.
Come into melee. Yeah, down. And then you click the pylon.
You don't click the pylon.
Oh wait, not this side. Okay.
Kill this, and then we're going back. Go, 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 go.
dodge carefully here.
Gonna be... Should be good, actually. Just make sure you're dodging.
Spicy here.
Yep, a little spicy.
I need to target something first. I need to get closer.
We don't have a battle rest for 2 minutes.
Okay. Just keep going and see what we do. This is gonna be really tough because we're one healing. But we need the practice again, so let's focus on this. Look at where these pyrotechnics are. There's one really far range, that's on you.
I need to get closer.
Okay, remember, we're waiting and then we're breaking. Waiting. Break now. Break now.
It's too far away.
Okay, it's a wipe for sure.
I need to get closer.
That was better. Didn't get as far, but that was mechanically better, so let's keep doing that. Dan, just for your benefit, the way that we do this is that on the third set of amplifiers every phase, you don't drain those. You break them and then you leave. You kill pyrotechnics.
Okay.
But if you break otherwise, then you drain.
Got it.
You want to take it to 0. CMT.
But don't kill yourself to take it to 0.
Yeah.
If you need to leave it with a little bit of energy left on it because you're in danger.
So, but should there be 2 people draining each one, or is it just
Yes. No. It should be 2 people draining each one, and you shouldn't get above maybe 6 or 7.
I think
Okay,
that
I went to
time
9.
I think that time for you were by yourself because Totem disconnected.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah, sorry.
He had the thingy to go do it.
Yep. Disconnecting on this boss is very fun.
Second, I'm going to ever so slightly.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I keep getting smacked by it.
First amplifier coming out here soon.
Pyro party pack in A.
Okay, look at these pyrotechnics. One really far. Down cannon pointed at range.
Wire transfer in A.
Let's get one. Yep. We're waiting on the zap. Okay, break.
It's too far away.
Okay, we can deal with that. This is echoes for dodging, and then the sound cannon pointed at triangle.
I need to get closer.
Okay, zaps are breaking. Then pyrotechnics. Range, we need help on that far. We're baiting as well right now. Zaps, we're breaking, we're not draining. Look at these pyrotechnics. Kill the one that's far to the right here, that's the most important one. Okay, now we're swapping and killing the rest. Good. Watch your feet here. Watch your feet, this is danger. Watch your feet. Last one. Good job.
Okay.
I'm out of range.
Range, why don't we try baiting a little bit that way? Just a little bit. Tiny bit, yeah, good. Barrels are coming out here soon. There's one super far ranged. Look at where that is. Sound cannons pointed at range.
I'm out of range. I don't have a target.
We're waiting on these zaps and then we're breaking. And break.
It's too far away.
This is dodge and sound cannon pointed at triangle.
Be careful of this speaker next to us.
Be super careful. Use health pots if you need to. Kill Therastia. We're breaking immediately and you're drained. Look at these pyrotechnics. There's one super far to the left.
On it. Yeah.
We're baiting. Okay, move.
I need to get close.
Unfortunate, but we deal with it. Kill these pyrotechnics. Good. Break immediately. Do not drain. Look at these pyrotechnic spawns.
I'm dead. 11 seconds. You guys' answer, okay?
These pyrotechnics have to die. They're so dangerous. Good job. Dodge here.
If
the
somebody
one
could
after
toss
this-
me a battle res as we're going through this.
The one after this could be very dangerous. Okay, it's okay. Same thing. Watch your feet. Okay. Same thing. Watch your feet. Okay. First amplifier coming out here. Boss is moving to X. Look at these pyrotech.
Second pots if you need it.
We got sound cannon coming out toward range.
I need to get closer.
Got one pyrotechnic still. Good. Zaps, we're waiting. Remember, we're waiting. And we're breaking. Okay, just go all the way to star. Yep. Range, let's move to square.
This place
Range,
doesn't
move to
matter by
square.
the way we're killing it. It doesn't matter on that quite.
Yep. Let's make sure we do zaps here. This is at range.
I can't do that yet.
Do these just in case. Kill the boss. Good job. Oh, Dan, do you have RC Council?
Yeah, I do.
Do you need any of that stuff?
I'm not going to like it doesn't matter. I'm just passing on everything. I don't like. This is
I'll
like
let you know if there's anything that's like unwanted.
Yeah, that's fine. Otherwise, like this is like character number 3, so like I'm not even gonna.
What a giga chat. Okay, dude.
That's why they call him Dan, don't you know?
Dan the man.
Yep.
See, that fight requires way more brain power as range. What the fuck?
Thank you.
Melee is just like simply hit boss. They hit barrels.
That was the first time I've ever been, whatever, entranced. I didn't even see what got me. Obviously, one of the circles.
The beam can bug sometimes.
Hey, Breeze, give me 1 second on that neck. I'm trying to see if it's an upgrade or not.
Okay. Luke Council, hold off on voting for the neck. Told Doxy tells me.
What should have been in your note?
It's just like the DPS I get for the shoulders.
Nope, never mind.
You should be. You're on it. I believe I did actually remember to put you on it. I don't know how. Okay. That's for the neck? Totem?
For the shoulders.
Oh, for the shoulders,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Will you fix his note, and then everybody who's already voted should probably
I can't change the note.
reconsider. Okay, well, to everyone who already voted, the 46,000 DPS upgrade for Totem.
It's my best slot piece and status and everything else I need.
Doxy, let me know if you wanna change one of your notes.
I said never mind.
Okay, never mind. I missed it, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Are we good on the deck then?
Yes.
I think so.
Oh, furry wiener. What happened, buddy? Homie was standing on the stairs, didn't notice the mechanic. Yeah, how awkward
Sorry.
is that?
Oh, does anybody else want to roll on this dagger? Dan, you want a dagger?
I want a dagger.
Very useful.
If it's someone better than me,
dagger.
I got killed by someone else.
Surprisingly, only one person rolled on the dagger.
Thank you.
It's gonna take me 1 second to look at that neck.
Well, dagger's a survival weapon, right?
I mean,
A really long
technically.
dagger.
I need to get closer. It's too far away. Reach up to the sky above higher, like you can get in
Yeah, you tell him, Lucas.
Dude, I hate those ads for so long. With Lucas just standing there.
Maybe you're running the tanks too.
I was on the was on a tank.
I'm on Lucas's side.
Sucking up to the new officer?
No, even if officer or not,
He was doing that before, so
yeah.
Let's say that's not new.
I love Lucas.
Insane.
He's such a good boy.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, let me put markers down.
I just have a quick question for this after I watched the video. If you are positive you want to pop a negative bomb, right? It's opposite or is it the same?
same.
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 Same. Okay.
Right. So this boss is a bit of a dance boss, kind of like when we did Silken Court, with the same mechanic in terms of getting the color changing and then having to do things based on those colors. There is a raid plan currently in the channel for you all to follow if you need to. It is essentially the same as the previously posted like Wowhead thing that shows you where people are supposed to be positioned at any given time throughout the fight. Both the raid plan and basically anything else you're going to do is going to make the fight feel like it's really slow, but it's going really fast. So every mechanic comes one after the other. And as we learn the fight, it's going to depend on us sort of learning how to deal with the speed that we have to do with mechanics. So I just want you all to keep aware of that fact as we go through this fight. One of the other things that y'all need to be aware of right off the bat, and this is specifically for ranged, is that arguably the most important mechanic you will ever do in this fight is ranged is bait drills. When you have drill baits, you need to make sure that you're out for those if you're an eligible target. If you bait a single drill into the group, we could die, and probably will, because of how little room we have on this fight. So it's really important that what you're focusing on in this fight is pre-positioning yourself to do those. If you work on the drills to begin with, every other mechanic will sort of flow into that same flow as we go through the fight. So I just want you to focus on that as we do this in terms of range. For melee, you're going to have a lot different stuff going on. Positioning is going to be way harder for you guys. Drills shouldn't be able to target you unless somebody dies, in which case it might get a little weird. For ranged, on the drills, what you need to know is that each phase has essentially 3 sets of drills. If you're targeted by the first one, you can't be targeted by the second or third. If you're targeted by the second one, you can't be targeted by the third. So by the time you get to the third set of drills, you're going to know if that's you or not.
There's a caveat to that, which is that assumes no one has died.
Correct. The other thing that you need to know is that we're using the Northern Skyweek aura. That's relevant because the Northern Skyweek aura... Dan, do you have that? Or do y'all use Liquid?
No, we use the Northern Sky ones, so it should be good.
Okay. So the Northern Sky Week aura is going to assign you your bombs. It's got a priority list built into it based on, the way that it cares about things. And it's going to do it based on the polarity that you have at any time in the fight. So largely what's going to happen is that the bombs you get are going to end up being pretty similar throughout the progression of the fight. Not always going to be the same. Really important that you pay attention to that as we go out.
Do you mind if I add something about the bombs?
Please.
Go for it.
Yeah, I just want to step on toes without asking. Just when you have the bombs, it's really helpful if you get to your mark like a little bit early, because if you don't step on the bombs pretty much within a half second or so of when the recard tells you to go, you're gonna run out of time because the beams will come out and blow up the bombs, and we will all die.
Yeah. I appreciate that you added that. Really important to note that on heroic and normal, not normal, but on heroic, like, you can let the mechanic blow the bomb up and that's safe. On mythic, we can't do that. We have to blow the bombs up, and if a mechanic does that, then we're done. Lucas or Bob, did you have anything to add to that? Any of that?
I do have one thing for melee, and well, actually, I'm going to start somewhere else. First, the color assignments. It's not like Silken Court. You get assigned your color randomly, so it could be different every pull, and you will be reshuffled in colors every phase. Is it once per phase, Dan?
It happens multiple times per phase. You're also not guaranteed to swap. I believe the Northern Sky Recars have an air horn sound that plays if you actually have to swap. So like when the swap happens, don't like just autopilot run to the side of the boss, because not everybody gets their color swapped.
Fantastic. And then the last thing that I think is worth mentioning before we actually pull the boss is specifically for melee, although range will be standing in melee a lot of the time. There will be times when the tank of the opposite color needs to run through the boss into your melee camp to properly move the boss. Because of the way party packs works, there's just no getting around that. So like, make sure you can hear the tanks, and make sure that when a tank says, whatever color, I'm coming through, you part like the red fucking sea. Actually, back up slightly is probably the better option.
One last thing to consider is that basically every raid plan and every guide orients the raid plan the same way, which is why you see mine oriented that way. But looking at the boss right now, blue is going to be on the left and red is going to be on the right. Let's realize that might be a little bit confusing, but if you get blue, you're going left where we have diamond and star. If you get red, you're going right where we have triangle and circle. Any other?
Yes, can you repeat that again?
Yeah.
Did you say red left, blue right?
No. Looking at the boss from right now, it's blue left, red right.
Okay.
Red will always be on orange side in terms of this first phase here, and blue is always going to be over here.
I know it melts my brain, Doxy.
You're following the Wahhead raid plan, right? Because if so, that stays the entire fight. As we're looking at it, red is always on the right side and blue is always on the left, I think.
Let me check.
That is what the raid plan shows, yeah.
What he means is that the marks in game as we're looking at them now are flopped compared to the raid plan, because the raid plan's oriented.
Yeah, it's correct if you're at the boss and looking at the entrance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Lucas, you're pulling? Okay.
Oh, did you guys want to talk about gate at all?
Not yet.
If we get there, we get there.
This is going to be a one step at a time boss, like Silken Court.
Preview. Red is getting knocked.
Knocked up?
Yep.
No.
We'll find out when we pull.
I'm out of range.
Pyro party packed in A.
Why is like everybody?
So
Mini?
I got marked with blue, and I ran to the diamonds to break it, but
There should have been no red people on diamond.
Wire transfer
red
in A.
people.
Yep, we didn't kill bombs fast enough there.
The mine wasn't, and the mine's not there anymore. Even though my weak line is telling me now.
I think it's because a mechanic hit the bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what happens when the beams pops the bombs on Mythic. It just explodes and everybody dies horribly.
Yep.
I think it was a lot of. It's very not noticeable when we're all just fucking around. I didn't see anything pop up to specify color.
So,
if it helps anybody else, the way we did it to deal with that is everybody kind of started in the middle, because the northern sky regard will pop up something like towards the top middle of your screen that will tell you what color you're about to get before the color debuffs actually come out in the opener. So we just kind of had everyone stand in the middle, and then as soon as that popped up, you just kind of move off to your side.
Yeah, being pre-spread is actually pretty troll here. Oh.
Oh.
That's that time I got a giant message that said it.
You also only see the
Pyro
opposite
party
color.
packed
You
in A.
don't see like your friendly colors like we did on
Correct.
Silken.
3, 2, 1.
I had Soulstone. Hopefully someone has.
I got it. I was just moving the thing that did swap into the middle so I could see what it says.
Yeah, I kind of wish that text was bigger because it's really small.
You're gonna butt pull again.
Get out there.
Oh.
Barter?
Okay.
How did more people lose enchants?
I swapped specs.
We were off.
Yep.
I'm just gonna start deleting enchants every time the raid warning says I'm missing enchants.
All right, remember we're stacking up in the middle.
Careful about getting too close. This is Risk,
Pyro party
Sid,
packed in A.
Minnie, and then Lancy. Girls coming.
Wire transfer in A.
Lines. We're gonna.
I thought I was the.
Star never got popped?
We have a bomb.
Yeah, Star didn't get
green.
popped, but my thing said circle, and then Sid and I were both there, so I didn't know if Sid's also said circle.
I'm getting
I
no
probably
northern
read it
sky pop up.
wrong. I just said
No, Sid said star.
okay, because then I was in the wrong spot.
I had diamond and someone popped it immediately.
I'm just trying to figure out like when the pop is.
It like
It'll
counts
say-
down.
It'll count down like 3, 2, 1, and then now.
Because I was supposed to be second, and I saw first go off, and then nothing happened forever.
Watch out, Sid. That's where the boss
So
is.
that's because I couldn't.
Oh, no, wrong side.
It probably fucked up because I didn't pop it. Someone else popped it for me, and then it just never triggered to go to you.
Oh yeah, we definitely can't have that happen. If
Okay,
you're not
that-
assigned, then you need to make sure you're watching your feet there.
Yeah, second, let me figure out what the name of it is.
Called Polarization Swap Alert.
That just says swap.
Yeah, that's not the.
Oh,
That's
oh,
the
you mean?
flavor we're looking for.
Basta, do you mean the original, like the color?
Yeah, the
thing you
original
get?
color.
The initial one, yeah.
Yeah, there's like, for me, it's really hard to see. It pops up like in the top center of my screen. It just says red
It is-
or blue, and then nothing. Then it's like I just have to look at my buffs and debuffs to see it.
I don't even see it in the Sprocket Mass
It
Monger
might
list.
literally be like a DBM thing or something.
Could be.
Or big wigs.
Which one are we looking for right now?
Oh, sorry. That's fake.
My
The one that on assignment tells you which side you're going to.
You can emphasize that, I think.
The other thing you can do
maybe?
is if you really can't see it and nothing works. We had that happen to someone else. So what they did was they just started the fight way the fuck back here where I'm jumping, so that way they could get to either side and without killing anybody.
So it's actually in big wigs or
There's a
DBM.
big wig setting.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Is it
I've
the
emphasized
polarization
that.
generator colors?
Yeah, the two below it. The one that says what polarization you are.
Aussie polarization and nega polarization.
Can you just do
Mine are
emphasize?
You have to emphasize. It makes it bigger.
Okay.
on my personal note overwrote the MRT note. Can someone
I
send
mean,
it
you
again?
could just say.
There's no note.
Oh no, for healing.
Bob, do you have that?
I sent it. I will send it again.
Thank you.
Also, make sure the Weak Aura Foot Blasters assign map underneath your northern sky is visible. That will dictate the bomb pop order.
Yeah, that can help for sure.
All right, what was it called?
It's polarization
Foot
bomb.
blaster?
Yeah, that or foot blaster, whatever.
Yeah, Foot Blasters, it's hyphenated, assign / map. You probably just type in foot.
There's an ad in here.
All you have to do is unselect never in the load section to enable that.
Was the Foot Blaster list or the Foot Blaster assign?
Assign map.
Assign.
Okay.
The list will just show you who's done it already.
And I want to set it to what?
Uncheck never.
Oh.
Assign map shouldn't be checked.
Yeah, the list is the one that's checked. Never.
That's what it is already. Okay, cool.
All right.
I just need to open my back door real quick.
Yep.
That's what I call the butt flap on my jammies.
What?
You can count them.
Okay. See if this fix helped. This is Mini Sid Lanciris.
Pyro Party Pack in
Drills, we're baiting now.
I'm gonna have to move some stuff because some of the notifications pop up like right over all my party screens.
Yeah, you can move all that
Wire
stuff.
transfer enabled.
3, 2, 1.
I think we blew those mines up too quick.
Yeah, when the mines are about to come out, like, you need to look at the ground and see the circles, and then not be in the circles.
Yeah, they're never going to spawn directly on the markers. They'll be around the markers, so you just need to watch out for those.
So I was the first mine right there. Is it acceptable to stand in the circle when the mon is spawning? When the
It is
mine
not
is
only
spawning?
acceptable,
spoonerism.
it is advisable.
Okay.
Eat mage food, get your health back up.
You probably also want to get used to looking for the bombs they're spawning too, because even I think the next set is when it starts, they're going to start spawning while we're moving. So then you really have to be watching so you don't run over them while we're moving.
That's a good point. Start looking for those mechanics now so you can help yourself as we go further into the fight. Okay. Not much to say here. It's just look at your color directly into dodge mines, directly into drills. Look at your color.
Oh, the boss is way out of position.
Ready for
He's
drills?
just gonna have to live there.
We need some additional mine soakers.
Are in danger.
Yep. Polarization.
What's
Blast.
the knockback in the beginning? Yeah.
Oh, if you don't move to your side fast enough, then you are gonna get knocked by.
You're bouncing off of people and hurting.
You gotta move right away. You can't wait. Other thing that we need to talk about is that move needs to happen super fast. Whoever, it's been mini every time, but whatever color like people get for their bombs, essentially the boss is gonna stay where he is right now during that whole thing, and like we're gonna move to here and to here. And the reason that we're staying there, even for those initial parts of the fight where it doesn't seem like there's a lot going on, is there will always be red bombs on star and circle and always be blue bombs on diamond and triangle. So the blue person who has to pop triangle is going to have to run all the way across. So if you're like a red person and you're standing right here, you're in their way and they can't pop that bomb. So everybody needs to get to their spot.
This way with the first party pack.
Probably. Not 100% on that.
not what I saw, but well, what I don't know is there keep being people over here dealing with the bombs. I don't know if that's because we're not resolving the bombs fast enough, and people just generally like once we figure out the mechanic won't be over there, or if they just need to be there at that period of time, in which case I need to come over here.
Maybe a bit of both.
Yeah, they go that way. Yeah, same. Okay.
All right, so that's gonna be you healers basically every time. That's not like easy to do. So once we get the rhythm down, it'll be fine. Take the time you need to learn it.
And what Jojo just linked there, if you're having a hard time, some visual assistance. Thank you, Jojo.
It's a left or a right arrow, baby.
I love arrows.
Does it change blue or red?
It do.
Yeah, I found the same one just as you posted it.
Also post it in the channel just in case.
I'm gonna post it in the other channel too. Thanks for finding that.
Hold on, I'm reloading.
Yep.
You have 15 seconds.
I'm canceling full timer.
Okay. Let us know. Okay. Remember, we're moving to the middle as soon as we can to give our bomb people room. Boss needs to move toward the middle too.
I gotta get to the bomb.
The boss needs to move down the...
Oh, so the boss can't actually be up here.
Okay, this is beams, and then we're moving across. Look, you're already assigned. It's Pidge, Totem, Doxy, and then Hyphy. Blue stays on the
Don't
same
run
side.
down the middle. Stay on your side. Stay on your
Stay
side.
on your side. Okay, next is Doxy.
The other one, Doxy. Right?
Oh, Doxy. What color were you? Blue.
Oh, it's blue.
You needed a pop
blue?
square.
Oh.
The bomb
Okay,
with a little.
I misunderstood.
aura.
That's all
Oh
good.
yeah. You do same
Yeah,
color. Yeah.
You do same
We
color.
need a movement priority there.
Can we get Roar there?
No. We need a movement priority. Blue or red.
In the middle, let's give... Who has... Is there a guarantee of who has the boss at that point? Okay.
Yes.
In terms of the middle, let's just give red priority. So red gets to move first through the middle.
I mean, even at that, if red goes through the middle, blue can go on the outside one.
Correct.
The way we did it is we had blue during that move like up this way and follow this way while red moved up the middle. That way both sides could move at the same time and there wouldn't be any terrorism happening.
That is what we will do.
Can you repeat that part again, please?
If you are blue during that first move, you're gonna go over to this side and run up here instead of through the middle. So that we're not so that we're not competing for the same space.
Got it. Yeah.
The other thing that helped us there too is if you're red side there, you'll be able to see the tank moving the boss. If you stay like this way across the room behind the tank moving the boss, you're generally pretty safe while blue moves up this way. that's kind of what we wound up doing because we had the same thing where people were just kind of sprinting and then sadness.
Good job, healers. Give our bomb people room. Drill. You're already ready to bait drills.
Circle has not been soaked.
Oh yeah, I really lucky with that one.
The
That
first
one was actually Rennie, which is a bit different from how it usually is.
I see what bomb here in the back.
No.
Yeah.
Wait,
They're bombs.
the first one over here on Diamond never got soaked by the proper person.
Okay.
So it, I was
Yeah,
second, and I just had to YOLO it.
Yeah, I was diamond and I was standing beside it, and somebody was standing on the bond spawn. So I don't know who it was, but
Okay.
I was.
So-
It was probably me.
Okay, so in terms of the boss, we keep moving it here. It needs to stay where it spawns.
Between the
Between the marker spots.
Yeah, just about that. We talked about it earlier.
and then
It's fine. It can stay there.
like
Not
this
sure I
breeze
understood the question.
where I'm jumping back here, like is melee, and then range should be like right here.
Yeah,
If
range
possible.
wants to be pre-positioned for those drills. As much as you can. That's going to be the same throughout the fight.
What do you mean go further?
Who?
JP.
Is it illegal to
Go
go
like-
further?
I don't
go
know if he was
further
memeing
to-
or if it was.
No. So like when we do it, debate the drills. Does it have to be right behind the group, or can you go further into the range side and it's fine?
Well, you essentially want to do like one back step and land on the conveyor as it's moving,
Yeah.
so you don't have to do anything. The conveyor takes you.
Yep.
If you land on the conveyor, it will move you out of the previous circle that you just dropped, and you can just fucking stand there and cast.
And you don't want to like go ahead or behind, because then you have to dodge everyone else's drills and they have to dodge yours. So you just let it carry you.
I got drills last pull and it wasn't moving. I don't know.
Oh, maybe the conveyor belt's not on right then. It's not on all the
Might not
time.
be right then. But still, you want to be behind the group there. Okay, get to your spots. This is Sid, Mini, Risk, Lance. Need to blow up the first one, then the second one. Second, third is coming up. Good.
I did not get back in time.
You remember we're
I
moving
walked-
across here?
I walked on the conveyor too soon.
New line. This is Chonky, Pidge, Doxy, Rennie. Range, we are already baiting drills. If you are ranged, you can be back here. Okay. And then we also, red side, we want to be like in melee basically here at this point to help us dodge the thing. Okay, swap colors. This is New Minds, this is Jojo, and then Hyphy, and then Mini, and then Totem. Need the second one broken now. Needs to be Hyphy. It's all the way across the room. So unfortunately, you have to like book it.
Because I sat there and I looked at the one at X. I was like, there's one at X though. That's my bad. I'll get
Yeah. No, it's all good.
And also, like, those drills can overlap with the bomb. Like, I just got, like, overlap with the drill and the bomb at the same time.
That's true. That can happen. So if you're going far, you kind of need to plan on how you're going to drop that drill to, like, to hit the bomb at the right time. That's just going to be something that we need to learn as we go. You can maybe look at videos that have that. I'll try and look for some, but...
I think that usually only happens if people are dead.
Can I suggest something? I mean, like, for us range, since we're gonna have to bait the drills, why don't we swap the colors? We already go here to the positions, just stay there and then go out if you don't have the drill. Stage for us, like I see a lot of us are here, and then when the drills start to come, you start to move, and then it starts to get messy. Does make sense what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you get your color, you should be moving toward the outside so that you can drop the drills easier. Additionally, when we come across over here, after that first movement, like red, we're on this general side. The boss is positioned directly here. We can stand back here and bait these drills kind of far away. And then we're moving across the conveyor belt to give ourselves as much room to dodge those rockets as we can. So just to keep that in mind.
We need a feast, by the way.
Yep, I can do that.
Drop on IP.
The correct term is hungy.
Nope.
Anybody have any questions while we do anything else? I think we just need to keep seeing it and kind of get into the rhythm.
I seem to recall the video talking about the boss doing a cast and it overlaps with bombs, but we shouldn't pop bombs during it. What was that about?
Do you know when in the fight that is, or what video you watched?
The one that Totem linked at 5:30 Eastern.
I haven't watched that stanky guide.
Not either. I can take a look at it over break.
I don't know anything about that, just because like the mechanics explode the bombs, so I'm not sure when it's actually safe to just.
I don't remember anything like consideration about that. I think you kind of just have to pop the bombs. If you wait, you're just gonna die because the beams will pop the bombs.
Just as soon as the mines drop, we bait drills basically right after, at least for this first set. So you all know where to go. And that's bait drills. Or to your bomb spot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go to your side. This is Risk, Sid, Mini, and then Lance. Drills. Be repositioned for these.
Is Star not first?
It changes. It's.
That was.
Okay, this is Rennie, Pidge, Doxy, Chonky. Range, we're in position for drills already.
Okay, I think I take now. Sorry, I'm.
Range, you can move in. Dodge rockets. New color.
No.
These are mine.
Oh, it was about to be your boss.
Dan, Jojo, then Carter, then Totem. Drill.
See, you didn't have time to reset right there.
These are the L drills. Yep, that's a tough set.
Oh, those are the drills that you have to like bait
Yeah,
there and
so-
walk forward towards the boss and like right before the beams come out.
Yeah, so let's talk about that really quick. Mine people there, those mine assignments are going to come out pretty early. I'm going to try and keep calling them, but like we just have to do those giga fast. They are wild. For everyone else, if you would look at me really quickly on that drill set where I am right here. Like if you're red side, you're going to be over here. If you're blue side, you're where I am. If you get those drills in your blue side, the way you're dropping them is one here. So like one there, one where I'm standing, and then you move forward and you drop one here, and then you move back into the boss. If you're on the other side, you're going the same direction, you're dropping one where I am now, and you're moving over this way, dropping one here, and then moving forward, and then you're moving back into the boss. And that's how we're doing those. Anybody have any questions about that drill set?
Do you want it to look like an L?
Yes.
What mind did it say on your screen that I had, Breeze?
It was 1 or 2, whatever order I called them off in.
Because it told me that I was assigned triangle. The problem with that is that there was no bomb on triangle because we were over here in this set.
It did.
Triangle.
So as we move across the room, like 30 seconds before my bomb assignment, it lets me know that I'm Skull. And I saw him stare, I'm like, oh, it's not for a long time.
Yeah.
Because the week I was saying triangle now, and I was like, that's not right.
Okay. Keep an eye on that to everyone else as well. Because that should have been triangle circle set that I called you on, I think. Because that was the third set. It should have been there. It might have come out really early though.
Okay, because we were like, that was like when we were over here fighting the boss, and then it said triangle, which is way over there, and there were no bombs on triangle.
Okay, it should have been there, but folks keep me updated about that. I'm not 100% sure there. And then warlocks, for your benefit while we're over here, the gate, you already have it placed. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Funeral? No,
Fine.
what Fastal is done.
Huh?
Just saying, note what Fastal's done with that gate. That's the first gate placement.
Okay.
In case we need it. Hey, good job so far.
Where we wiped on this last pull, by the way, that's like arguably the hardest moment of the fight. Are those sets where like you need to do an L and dodge the beam with the lasers? So
In your spot. Don't pop bombs here unless you're assigned. It's Risk, Sid, Mini, Onesie. These are weird. Watch for their.
I just ran through the hole.
I got launched off.
Ooh. Oh, all good.
So I think I found that third set, Breeze. It's not gonna spawn those until the room changes where Skull Square and Diamond Star are the electrified parts.
Yeah, that's true about those bombs.
So it might have been just early that it was telling them to go
Okay.
there.
So I just called them out really early, I guess, so that you could all know them in advance.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep doing that so that you guys can know where you have to go.
Also, if you keep an eye in the weak aura in the map, it's gonna show you exactly where you have to go. I think even before the bombs spawn. I was looking through it just now.
Yep, I think that's right, Totem.
There's also a weak aura that puts the markers on your map constantly. If that would help anyone, I can go grab it.
Like this part, that's weak aura.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I should have said something. Yeah, there's a Tobo L example in the Sprocket chat. Linked with the timestamp. It's like 10 seconds after.
Look at your colors, get to your spot. This is Risk, Sid, Mini, Lonzi. And we're baiting drills, right? Okay, drills.
Sorry, I got drills when it was my turn to pop mine. That was cool.
Yeah, it's annoying. It got me too.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's not cute.
Dan, do you have a recommendation about how to deal with that? I think you can probably just drop it on the mine, and everybody deals with it. But
if you have the drill and the mine, yeah, if that happens, you just have to like stand on the mine and drop the drill there.
Okay.
You're gonna get drill and mine.
And then you just have to call it out so that people are aware, so nobody just walks into it.
Yeah. I think. Which one did you have there? Were you which marker were you, Mini?
Triangle.
Yeah, that makes sense. So we definitely just want to make sure we pop those as fast as possible.
Not only was I mine and drill, I was also on the red side. So.
Like, the thing about the drill baits is, like, ideally, yes, they should be, like, you know, in one spot, but it's also not, like, a wipe if something weird happens with the drill baits, as long as you call it out so that people can avoid it.
Yeah.
Right. That was super funny, because I made space for you to get through, and then I saw you get drills, and I went, oh, shit. I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm just gonna move for her, and I guess, oh, she figures something out, I don't know what to do.
Yep, so sometimes that BS is just going to happen, I guess. We just do our best. Get to your side, give room. This is Sid, Mini, Risk, Lonzi. drills. This is Page, Rennie, Doxy.
Yeah.
Dan. And drills. Range, we can be a little bit closer in here so that we don't get hit by these. Okay, should be new mines here. Color swap. This is going to be Hyphy, Jojo, Chunky, Carter. Hyphy and Jojo, you're far. They're out now. They have to be popped.
I literally don't even see my assignment anywhere now.
It's circle.
Oh, like you didn't see what you were assigned?
Yeah, it didn't pop up at all. I didn't even get it above like my chat box pop up.
Did you have the map?
He didn't announce either.
I saw it.
I saw my. Just that's the third set. Is always the third set's gonna be like 2 far ways and 2 here?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so for the third set, we just have to keep an eye on. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So the way that I think it's gonna work and has been working is we're standing here, like where everybody's basically standing right now. We color swap, and then a little bit afterward, once it's confirmed the colors, it's already going to assign you, so you should be able to do that and see that in advance. I'm still trying to call it. I can try and call the assignment as well, just in case.
Or just make super large. I just have like this super large thing on my screen, so like
yeah, I have the
cannot
map. Did your map not work either, Jojo?
Nothing worked. I reloaded. It said that my add-on, my whole weekor was bugged out.
Okay, hopefully the reload helped it, but let's put a feather in that.
Another thing I saw there to be careful of, I don't know who it was, so this is not a big deal, just you really don't want to get in the habit, if you're one of the people that has to go to the opposite side to pop a bomb, after you pop your bomb, don't get in the habit of running back right through the boss, because that's how you kill people.
But when you do that, you want to just stay there?
What'd you say?
You just want to stay over there, like until like the
No,
phase
it's
over,
better.
or?
So like, let's say the boss is like, we're in the step where we have the boss like right about here. If you're popping, let's say triangle bomb, and you have to go back to the other side, you kind of want to go around this way. Because I watched somebody like pop the triangle bomb and then just sprint directly through the boss, and that you're gonna kill somebody like that. You're probably gonna kill several somebodies like that, actually.
Oh, that was probably me because I was getting knocked around because someone ran into me.
Okay. Yeah, that would explain that. I just saw the move and I was like, oh boy.
Yeah, I popped it and I got knocked back, then knocked forward. I was like, what the fuck?
One thing that I've seen from a lot of you so far is that you're like spread around your side of the room, and that does not work for this boss. You've got to be like in your little tight stack on the side of the boss. You can't be all over the place.
There's a melee stack and a range stack. That is it.
Get your spots. This is Sid, Mini, Risk, Lancy. Drill. A wire transfer coming here soon. We're already assigned. This is Rennie, Page, Hyphy, Doxy. And Drill. These are in the group. We'll dodge these. me dodge the rockets, new mines. After this color swap. This is Jojo, Dan, Totem, Chunky. You're out now.
There's red on both sides of the boss.
It's weird. It said I was swapping, but it didn't actually swap my color.
Yeah, sometimes it won't.
Yeah, you need to watch and see if it actually says you're swapping.
Yeah, it said swap red out loud. And I was red. So I just swapped. I'm like, I don't think that's right.
It'll always say swap, and then it says a color. So if it says swap red and you're already red, you're staying red.
Yeah. It just tells you the color you're going to. Right.
Yeah, that was the thing I was talking about. If you're using sounds with the Northern Sky, there should be an air horn if you actually have to swap.
During those rockets, the range group becomes the melee group, right?
Yeah, ranged wants to get on melee to give themselves as much room as possible. There's not like a super clear distinction between ranged and melee groups, right? It's just like, are you baiting or are you not?
Fünf, vier, drei, zwei, eins. I got research to develop.
And look at your colors. This is Sid, Mini, Risk, Lancy. And we're baiting drills.
Excuse me, wobbling through.
Oh, look for... Oh, somebody hit the wrong color.
Yeah.
They ran over the mine on triangle because I had drills.
Yep.
Okay, it's break time.
Alright.
Oh, I was looking up the gear that dropped. I was like, Bop, I don't know. Let me check.
Yeah, I don't feel like I've seen that before.
It is the heroic off guardian of the first one in Shadowlands.
Huh. Cool looking shit.
Hey Jojo, are you here?
I'm brushing my teeth. Did you need something?
Oh, I was just gonna say, if you want to, like, compare weak auras to see if maybe something weird happened with yours, we could do that on break. But don't
Not
feel
fixed.
obligated.
It was that one time.
Oh, just the one time. Okay. I don't. I don't really care as long as it's fixed.
Recro still doesn't. Well, actually, it probably does. Never mind. I'm lying.
What problem are you having, Frosty?
What?
What is the weak aura not doing for you?
Oh, it is. I'm really stupid though.
What's the issue? Maybe we can solve.
Oh, just when in P1, when we're getting the colors, I just have not been able to figure out which color I am before I can figure out what the mark above my head is. But it's just because I'm stupid.
Get the weak aura that JoJo posted.
Yeah, I did grab that one.
Okay.
Turns out it's there, and I've missed it every pull, but it's definitely there. I'm looking at it.
Do what I did and drag it directly over your character.
That'd probably help, actually. Yeah.
And then you know exactly where to look.
Yeah, that's probably good. Yeah.
It's actually kind of hard to see.
This fight is due to visual overload at first, so I've been like.
No, I get it.
Trying to miserably figure out what's going on.
Pidge, you there?
Yeah, what's up?
Stay right there for 30 seconds, please.
Good.
Get the fucking stick up. Don't move.
Thank you.
This is just to see who's back.
Back again.
Okay, everybody's back. Anybody need any weak or assistance or anything before we go forward? Seems like we're doing pretty okay right now. It's just getting the general pace of the fight underneath us.
Yeah, I just want to nuke that thing that yells swap red when I'm red.
Yeah.
I mean, it's saying swap, like alerting you that a swap is happening and then telling you what color you received.
Right. Same thing. Fun with colors.
Beating rainbow.
Get to your spot. This is Sid, Mini, Risk, Onsi. And we're looking at drill. 5 seconds on drill.
Back, boys.
Still need Risk, and then Lonsi. It's going to be pretty quick. Need it now. Good job. Look for these drills. They're in a weird spot. Be super careful as we go through here. We need to move fast. This one is good. The next Pidge, Hyphy, Rennie. Okay, next is a potential color swap after this. This is Jojo, Frosty, then Chunky, then Carter. It's far Frosty. Need to be over there already? Or you're dead, just kidding. Bang. Frosty, next time if you can move your dead body over there.
Yeah, my bad.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Yeah, all good. See, Rocket Barrage. Just gotta dodge rockets as best you can.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna take a lot of reps to get used to the movement, especially trying to like cast to keep people alive moving around
Oh, yeah.
at the same time.
It's
And then
definitely
bam, you're
gonna
hit
be.
by a rocket.
Yep.
One of the things that can help there is me too, because I have an immune 5-hit, is if you have an immune there, like in the sets where the rockets are coming through, we were like really crunched up around the boss with shit flying all over the place. If you have an immune, you can actually soak the rockets so that they don't hit other people.
My question is, do we need to budget all of those for
No. Shouldn't need to.
Do they do like fire damage or?
I think it says like, I think it's the 30 phase, somewhere like nearby when we don't have much space to move. then the hunters could like soak all of it. At some point, we're gonna have very little space to move.
Yeah,
But we're gonna have those.
Yeah, when the beams turn purple, we have like little tiny.
Right. So that's where the hunters come in handy and start to soak all the rockets.
Yeah, I don't remember how long into the fight is there, but you want to be careful. Like, you can use a couple of them, but you want to be careful of having everybody send them, because like what Bob just mentioned, in phase 2, the beams turn into like mega beams, and you have what looks like approximately 3 inches of space to move, and that's where you really want to make sure you have immunes to soak the rockets.
Let's try and do just one person if we're gonna have anybody do it on that first phase. And if you're gonna do it, call it out like well in advance when you know your color. Like everyone's ready.
Looks like it is fire damage.
Whoop.
What the?
Get to your side.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. I'm first bomb. I got knocked off the edge. Oh, cool.
This is.
Or
Pop some
something
bombs.
bug
Kill some
Probably
people.
Sock and boppers. I was gonna run into him.
I miss the fact that I can't murder everybody on this.
Oh, you definitely can. Run into the other group.
Yeah, but that's not the same as gripping someone to me and watching 10 people die.
I think you have to be smart, but I think you can do it.
How
You
did-
can still walk into melee and then grip somebody from the other color.
How did your weapon enchant pull the boss? Before anything else.
Fiery brand probably with it targeted.
Skill.
Maybe.
Probably not fiery brand if you just use immolation.
Or yeah,
Or proc.
whatever the little circle, the thing around him. Yeah.
That's too funny. I didn't even know that was possible. Eat mage food. Get your health back up. Get rebuffs as well.
So I just kept standing there like, why health not go back up? And I was like, oh, because I'm usually playing a Windwalker monk here and I heal myself.
Hey, same.
Yep.
Fünf, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here's. This is Risk, Sid, Mini, Lonsi. And range, we're looking at drills already. Could be coming up now.
I'm stunned. Done.
Okay, these are Edge, then Chunky, then Dan, then Dox.
There's gonna be some weird drills, watch out on the red side.
Yeah, watch for the drills here. Watch for Rocket. We're getting color after this. This is Jojo, then me, then Hyphy, then Ring. Hyphy, then Ring.
Wait, couldn't kill me?
Can you remind me where we're baiting drills on red side when we're down here?
Yeah, so the first time that we're down here in baiting drills, like which is when we come over right away, range for red side, you're basically just like standing over here in this general area. Doesn't matter exactly where you bait drills as long as they're on this side of the conveyor belt, and then you're moving across the conveyor belt. The second time that's happening is after that third bomb set we haven't quite gotten past, and then what you're doing is you're baiting them in that L shape, so here, here, here.
Okay.
Are we well, actually different question. What stuns you? Does touching a drill stun you?
Touching a
Yes,
drill.
for a very long time.
Oh,
Okay.
the drill does.
So
but
over here on this move, like this portion of the conveyor belt was just painted.
you're really quiet.
Sorry, my mic's way over here. When we went to make the move on the first wire transfer, this area right here was just clogged up with drills, and blue couldn't come drills.
Isn't
Yeah, IDF
this
just to run
open
through.
here too?
Do we not run through this thing?
You can. There's traps on that though.
Yeah, you just have to be careful.
Oh.
So yeah, that's correct. That was me actually. The drill side, I was just put them there, but I assume they would keep running, right? Because that's supposed to. But apparently they stopped.
Yeah, they
What, they're-
stop. If for whatever reason the conveyor belt doesn't carry the drills.
For that reason.
Pretty
No, be busted.
pretty weird conveyor belt. Should get checked.
Why are you making fun of the conveyor?
It's not conveying.
If you had a drill going through you, would you convey it?
Yep.
Of what use is selective conveyance? Tell me that.
Damn.
I miss being a Volpera so much.
I don't know why Volpera can't be druids.
I don't know why G-Miners can be druids.
Yeah, get your spots. This is Sid, Risk, Mini, Lancy. Watch for these bombs. Range, you need to make sure that you're in the right spot over here. Can't be next to where we're going soon. Okay, your turn move. Next mines are Chunky, Pitch.
He's a little out of position. There we go.
Go. Range, we're baiting drills. Decide on the conveyor. Okay, get ready for the color swap. Use a defensive here. Get to your side. This is Hyphy, then me. And then Carter, and then...
Here. I gotta take it now.
Okay, this is gonna be red gate. And blue gets knocked. We need to move the boss over here. I believe. Blue, you're gonna get knocked. Okay, we're color swapping. Make sure you're in the right spot, guys. Blue, we're getting knocked to where the boss is going.
And that's progress. Good job.
It is progress. You have a question about that move?
Tank specific shit.
Okay. So let's talk about that for everyone else for a minute. Once I get back up.
I do not.
Do we have a soul stone of any kind?
We have jumper cables around here.
I
Was a
can't
healer.
use my jumper cable. yet.
I accidentally put mine on myself.
That's okay. There's a res coming out.
I don't have the option for jumper cables. For some
Thank
reason.
Probably used it in the last 30 minutes.
I have not used it at all today, sir.
I don't think I've ever used them.
Sucks to suck.
My DK had him in combat for a while. It was pretty great.
Can Warlocks, can you put the gate down so I can...
Yep.
Thank you. Perfect. So on that move, on that last knockback, basically, what's going to happen is the boss is going to be standing where I am. Here. Lucas, if you would stand. Yep, perfect. On the boss. Right here. The boss is going to be right where Lucas is standing. We're going to get that color swap, and red's going to end up near the gate. Blue's going to end up over here. That gateway is going to take red to right there where you see that. Every single red person is going over there. Blue, melee, you're going to get knocked in this direction, so you want to be standing like here from the boss. And you're getting knocked towards circle, you want to end up over here. There is some leeway for you to get out of that middle area. Blue, range, you're getting knocked basically in the same direction, but you're getting this middle conveyor belt, so you have a little bit more, you don't have to like try and get all the way over there. Essentially, blue range, you're going to have this whole middle conveyor belt to yourself. Blue melee, you're going to be on this side of the boss, on that conveyor belt. And then all of red side is going to be on this side of the boss, on this conveyor belt here. And so the range can sort of do their own thing, and the melee's doing their own thing. But that's where you're going. Does anybody have any questions about that?
If you don't have it, that makes the gate thing way easier this fight. That'll show you when he's casting, I forget what the ability's called, but the ability that knocks us back. That'll pop up a bar on your screen, and as soon as it hits the white line in the bar on your screen, that's when it's safe to take the gate. And that'll be if you're red on the first intermission knock, and then later in the fight it'll happen again, except it'll be blue that time. But that weaker makes it way easier to time. You don't have to guess.
Yeah, really important as well. If you gate before the knock happens, your momentum will carry forward, and you'll actually just like go through the gate and then fly off the edge. So really important that you get that right.
Okay, so I have a question that is related. The first is, after this gate, is the gate free? Like, is the gate safe, or are there people standing on the side of the gate?
There will be red people standing around that part of the gate.
Because I don't take this wire transfer, right? Like, what I'm supposed to do here is waddle out with that party pack, bubble super late so that I don't take damage from the party pack and I don't take the knockback, and then I need to get back into the raid from way back over here. And I'm not entirely certain how I'm supposed to.
We're all gonna be on the treadmill. We won't be like here. We're gonna be like over here.
I guess that's what I'm asking is, am I safe to take this gate after I've dropped my party pack off?
Only if you're red.
Only if I'm red. Okay. So if I am blue,
then you just have to
just run up the treadmill.
Walk up here and throw some hammers, I guess.
Okay. But this will be safe right here for me to run up through this.
Yes, that will be exclusively blue people.
Unless Funeral wants to put a gate like here and put it up the treadmill.
No. I don't wanna. Maybe when we get further into Prague.
He's probably good. It's going to be easiest for him to have the other gate pre-placed anyway, because you're going to need a second. There's a second gate over for when this happens between phase 2 and 3, where the gate has to be placed differently. Yeah, something like that.
There.
Also, the one other thing just to be aware of is, right before we take the knockback, like we all saw there's going to be another swap, so to be ready for that. Because the move was basically doomed from the start because a couple of people weren't ready for the swap and didn't actually switch, and people got ping-ponged all over the place right before the move or the knockback happened.
Yeah, that happened on both of the color swaps. We had that fight. So just be ready for those.
I couldn't tell if you rescued me or not because me and you both got pinged in the same direction.
Nope.
It's like, huh.
If I have to rescue, we're in trouble.
That's not wrong.
I thought that was if I had to.
Can you get to your spots? This is Sid, Mini, Risk, 1. Range, we're ready for drills here. You need to be in between the 2 bombs right now. You can't be far. Okay, this is going to be Pidge, Rennie, Doxy, Dan. Range, we're a little bit far out on red side. That's where we should be. Drills coming out in 3. One more bomb. Good. Gonna be a color swap. Gotta get to your correct sides, guys.
Whoa!
I just got launched.
This is Hyphy second. You can make it there. Chonky was third.
Boing.
So that was people on red side who swapped to blue. I see Funeral and Fastal in the chat. Doesn't mean you were the only two. It was you? Okay.
No. I did. Nothing popped up on my screen from.
Okay.
Just the say, I think.
Do you get the air horn?
Nope.
Okay.
I need to repair. I'm gonna break.
I don't remember. I know I'll ask our raid leader and get it to like either UBOP or UBs, but I remember that a couple of people in our raid were having that problem where the air horn wasn't sounding on the swaps, and I don't remember what they did to fix it, but I can ask and then let you guys know for your next raid.
If you find out.
Appreciate it.
You feel like you have like PPM, or we also have like the sound alert there. Maybe if you turn it off, also might help, because sometimes you just have a conflict.
Oh, it's on a certain channel. So if you have certain sound channels muted, it might be doing it.
You can change the channel in the WeakAura.
Yeah, you might want to do that. I'm not a WeakAura expert.
Dude, it is so much all at once, Frosty.
It's pretty chill as melee.
Yeah. And then we get flooded.
It's like, well,
Can't get to your sides. This is going to be Risk, Sid, Lunsey, Mini. Once again, you need to be between the mines here if you're ranged or melee. You're not out. Drills get...
What color are you?
Oh,
red.
Need to wait for people to move.
Okay. This is going to be Pidge, Doxy, Rennie, Jojo. Range drills are coming out. Okay, Cloud Rockets here. Swap. Okay, this is Frosty, Hyphy, Carter, Chunky. And Drills, these are the Eldritch.
Boom.
Fastal Relo says that he heard changing it, the air horn sound to the dialogue channel helped for some people for your sound. And that's for everyone that's having trouble with the air horn swaps.
Give me a sec to help him.
Yeah.
Relo himself said that.
Yeah, the young Relo.
Did he say something vile immediately afterwards?
Probably.
He's up for that as well.
Nope. He just said heard changing it to dialogue channel helped some people. And that was the last thing he said in that particular message.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to change the sound channel, I put a picture in general chat to help.
I've got him.
Thank you for helping, and thank you, Jojo, for putting that. Dude, Pidge, I thought that you were me for a second, and I was like, what's happening?
He's a horse.
I see that, but I thought I was the horse for a second.
Ada, the horse is here.
Think it. Remember, you're between the markers here. You're not staying out. This is Sid, Risk, Launcy, Mini. Give them room. Okay, good on drills. Hey, this is Pidge, Rennie, Doxy, Jojo. Range, we're getting drills here in 5 seconds. Get ready for drill baits now. Okay, this is beams and rockets. Dodge the rockets. Swap. Mines are coming out here. This is Fastal, Hyphy, Carter, Chonky. That's a lot. I don't know how you're supposed to get that like that.
Right.
This is L's. I think you just gotta move.
Like, the only thing I can
early.
do is fucking use my gate, and then I'm fucked for later.
Can you put your circle over there?
Was it only Fastal because Frosty was dead, or?
Probably, but not for sure.
I'm
It does
fairly certain
prioritize the
weak
far
aura
ones for
prioritizes people that are tankier.
It's
I
people
don't
that
see
have
why
more
it'd be-
movement speed for the
yeah.
farther away.
Yeah.
I know that the video said that it prioritizes like hunters and mages.
Yeah, because they have
I do think
movement.
that's true. I also called that one a little late. You can definitely move way sooner as long as I call that. So
It was also my first time ever getting one out of all these pulls, so I was like looking around the room
Oh,
like, where
yeah.
the fuck is green?
yeah, no, that's. I wouldn't expect you to know exactly where to go on that the very first time you get it.
Nope. I demand perfection the first time. Blind Fastal. Blind perfection.
All right, I gotta leave then.
What Bob is telling you is you should play with your eyes closed.
Ooh,
Good idea.
Monitors off.
I will trade with you guys the first
Otherwise,
20 seconds of this fight.
If you don't get it right the first time, then Rennie gets to throw nuggets at you.
Dude, he's over here panicking. He's like, I haven't seen it yet, and I don't want to fuck it up the first time.
Called out.
Well, you fuck it up with
Yeah.
Give me a
confidence.
nightmare.
And get to your spots between the markers.
No
This is Sid, Risk, Mini, Lonsi. And Drill. Okay. Good. This is Pidge, Chonky, Doxy, Dan. And we've got drills in 5. Drills. Good. This is beams and rockets. Color swapping here. Look at your colors. Right, this is Hyphy, Jojo, Totem, Rennie.
Oh, going too soon or what?
Yeah, I think that was with the debuff from the second one still up.
It'll say now when you're supposed to pop it. Like you'll even say it.
I think you were 0.1 second too early.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
if you have the list on your screen, there's also a black bar above the list, so it'll count down.
Yeah, no, I saw like the numbers. I cannot see like the black. So much going on, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on it.
I mean that was pretty close to perfection. Get your health back up.
I think when running
Try.
to far bombs, you should keep in consideration which bomb pop you are. Because I was second there, so I knew that I wasn't going to be the first one popping and gave the person also running far priority on where he was moving.
Yeah, that's a good
so
rule
that
of
we
thumb.
didn't touch.
I think ideally it's gonna be probably you and Hyphy most of the time there.
I'll talk about it after this poll.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can you get to your spots? This is Risk, Sid, Mini, then Lonsi. And drills in 3, so let's get ready for these. Okay, this next one's going to be Pidge, Chonky, Doxy, Jojo. This is going to be drills in 4. Get ready for these range. Don't drop these in melee. Watch this drill. Okay, this is going to be a color swap. Use a defensive here. Get to your sides. Mines are coming out. This is going to be Dan, Hyphy, then Totem, then Ringy. Oh, yep. That's a problem.
It tells me triangle again.
Triangle's correct.
Okay, there we go. I guess I'm just fucking blind and stupid.
Okay.
Like the circle where the mine spawning just was not showing up on my screen. I was like, what is going on?
It's all good. It was like really far off to the side.
Like I was there, like at triangle, but the circle where the mine spawn just wasn't there. I was like, huh?
That was sick. Yep.
Dude, we just had like the best dance. It was beautiful.
When this is going to be kind of most relevant to the healers, but you know how you've gotten fucking killed by my party pack over here trying to soak the first orange? I think because Star is always going to be soaked first, right?
On the very first set?
The first one is triangle. I mean, sorry, yeah, purple.
Yeah, it's diamond.
Diamond.
Is it diamond star?
It goes diamond, star, triangle, circle.
Yes.
Okay. So regardless of which side I'm on, whether I'm blue or I'm red, I think that I need to take that first party pack to the star side because whoever's soaking circle won't actually have enough time to successfully soak it and then get out of my party pack. So it should only be healers that are kind of over in that area trying to get in position, but just watch out for me because I'll be running through. And I will stop killing whatever poor healer is standing at circle just trying to do their job.
It's usually Launcy that you're murdering then.
What do you mean? Normally I bubble it or Crusader steed away and I have enough time.
If we're quick enough, it shouldn't be a factor. Like every time I've gotten purple, I just stand on it as it spawns and it auto pops.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really any downside to me just making sure that I make it. Right? Well, actually, maybe making it back, but whatever. We'll try it. We'll see what happens.
Oh, sick. So if anybody else is having that issue, Fast will confirm the audio channel thing worked for him. So do that if that's still an issue for you as well. Thanks for confirming that, Fastel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Get yourself. This is Risk, Sid, Mini, and Launcy.
Not used to right click doing that, are you, Dan?
Nope.
Rose.
That was me. I forgot the conveyor. I just ran into the other bomb.
Okay. I was distracted by
Acceptable, Sid.
I was distracted by our bouncing hunter.
I sucked my bomb, started running back to my side, and just ran through the other bomb.
Dude, it was fucking doomed from the start when I tried to like reposition myself, shot the boss, and was like, wait a minute, what's going on?
Yeah, my cooldown rotation was a little off, and I don't know.
No, that was me. Like I was the terrorist this time.
Now we have
The situation can never get as bad as early pulls on Silken Court, so.
I mean, trying to do my ramp and it gets pulled early. I just want to shoot myself.
No, dude, I did it one better. I pulled early, and then I fucked it up from being mental stone and like sent somebody off to the Shadow Realm with the color swap mechanic.
How did you even live? Because you like.
You know what? Honestly, at least you're not fucking up by half measures.
Because I bounced myself and in midair I disengaged myself back the correct way.
Look, I'm waiting for the single time we get to call wipe and grip someone and bounce everyone. You know I'm itching for it.
You could do it as blue whenever you're like stacked over here. Grip a red person and yeet.
Oh, I want to. It's Silken Court Nightmares all over for everybody.
I remember that being a bug during Halanders, and it was so good when Halanders would just pull out early.
Okay, get your spots. This is Risk, Sid, Mini, Lonsi. Grills here.
Dancing my drills around, you don't mind. Oh god, this is spooky.
Good luck. Ready to move. This is going to be Carter, Paige, Doxy, Jojo. Drills in 3 seconds range. Drop these good. Break your swaps. Hey, this is Hyphy, me, I'm dead. Chunky, just press yours. You're still alive? Let's go.
I was tanking. Look, if I turn my back, I don't know.
Is that you that I just got to?
Who was the other person that had the drills with me there?
Yeah, I think a blue went to red. And also, like, I think, like, because we are all ranged, like, we are stuck in here. And I feel every time in that transition, we get knocked back because of, you know, the color change. So maybe we should be a little bit out. I don't know, just an idea. That's the third time I get knocked out for that.
I mean, it's okay to be standing a little bit out there, but the reality is that if somebody's standing in the wrong spot, melee is going to get knocked back or range is going to get knocked back. You just have to go to the right place. I do want to ask again, who got the drills with me there when we were standing here? Who was that? Don't make me look to see who got that drill set. Carter, was that you?
I think I got them at the same time, but I was at blue.
You're on the other side. Okay. So, like, Carter's not the only person who's made this mistake, so this isn't about singling you out. But when we get that drill set there, what you can do, because the conveyor belts are active, is you just step back onto the conveyor belt, and then it will, like, glide you along, and you just keep casting. So you don't have to, like, do the run thing you just did to lose all your DPS uptime. You can just step onto the conveyor belt and then go down.
You'll usually end right about here.
Yep. And that,
The
again,
only
that's
thing,
not
the only thing that you need to be worried about there is that after you're done dropping those bombs, the tank's going to be running here to drop a party pack.
Yeah, so you want to get back in. And again, that's not to single Carter out. He's not the only person who's done that. You just want to make sure you get that uptime. Yeah, I stepped immediately onto the conveyor belt and got carried down.
Yeah, that's why the range stacks are at the conveyor belt, so that we can conveniently step back.
Yeah, it's difficult. Like I said, it feels like you can be a lot more spread on this fight than you actually can be. The positioning is super precise. Okay, get your spots. This is Risk, Sid, Lancy, Mini. And Drills. This is gonna be Pidge, Chonky, Doxy, Rennie. And Drills in 3.
We need to talk about that more.
Watch rockets. He's gonna be color shade. Get to your spots, Cricket. This is Jojo, who's dead. Then Hyphy, then me, then Pooh. That's away. What did you want to talk about there, Bob?
Carter tried to point it out, and it just happened again here. When we're doing the bait the drills onto the moving conveyor, in this specific example, right? Like if you're red, so you're on that side. If you're further right than other people, like you just made it so that those people can't use the conveyor because they're just going to be being drugged through your drills. Like you guys need to be pixel stacked on the edge, just waiting. If somebody's further this way, like they just trolled the conveyor for everybody else.
Yeah, by the same token, you can't be too far left. You've got to be with the rest of the stack. Because that same thing is really precise.
I need to target something first.
Right, we got one more pull. Hey. Okay, get to your spots. This is between the markers. This is Sid, Mini, Risk, Lancy. And Drills. This is going to be Pidge, Chonky, Doxy, Jojo. Drills in 5. Be really tightly stacked if you're blue side here. Okay. This is beams and rockets. Okay, color swap. Get to your spots. This is Dan, Hyphy, then Rinny, then CM. And drills in 2. This is the L drill.
Blue, you gotta fight that suck better. You're knocking us all.
Yeah.
We got a drill right on top of us as well. It's really hard.
Yeah, we're all stunning, please.
This is gonna be the knockback. We need to move.
No, Jojo. Nope.
I'll fucking fight you. You think I don't have the reaction times for that?
Damn it, Breeze.
Dude, I have wings. Let's go. Hit, you're a god. Kill the boss.
Funeral, I danced with a different warlock that time and it was better. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I danced with 100 that time and it was better than fucking you too, you know? Yeah, good shit on.
3 inches is enough.
Yeah, dude, Jojo really gave it to me, that pull.
All right, a couple of things. That was our last pull for the evening. Everyone say thank you, Dan, for helping us.
Thank you, Dan.
Fuck you, Dan. I mean, I love you, Dan.
I love you, Dan.
Did you bring
No
us Lunchables?
problem. Always happy to help friends.
Already gift with Dan.
We will be
We're your
holding those
friends.
clips
Let's go.
as blackmail if we ever need your help again. Also, good job tonight. Like, this is not an easy boss. Styx is the first hard boss. This is the second hard boss. Like, we've got all hard bosses ahead of us, this one included. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll do the same thing again. If you're gonna be out, please give us as much lead time as possible so that we can plan for that. Like we talked about tonight, we only have 20 people right now. We're working on getting people in. We've got some trials. They're just locked this week. So if you're not going to be here, please tell us as soon as you possibly can. I realize sometimes things come up last minute, but we really need to know.
Good luck
Otherwise,
with the prog friends.
Thank you, Dan.
Thanks.
Thank you.